When you think of parks, you think of swing sets. You think of swimming pools. And sometimes you think of big, gigantic buildings that you could do things in. That was a pavilion. When you think of parks, you think of things like this, don't you? Sometimes that's not always the case. I'd like to take this time and welcome you all to Waterway Park. Back about a little bit more than 100 years ago, this used to be a brickyard. After that, it became a park. It became a forgotten park. For the 38 years I've lived here in this town, this park has been nothing but a forgotten park. Back when I moved here 38 years ago, that right there used to be a tennis court. Well, they done away with the tennis court. Recently, back about 4 years ago, they put a little ball field in for the little guys to play. It hasn't been used lately. Right through there used to be a bathroom. It's long gone. And back when this used to be a brickyard, this is all that's left. Where it was once a brickyard. Pillars from what once used to be here. Today, this park pretty much don't even have a name on it. It's known as Waterway Park. The only thing it has to offer is the lake, or the creek, I'm sorry. The only thing it has to offer is the creek, and that's it. The creek is very popular for fishing. It does draw some people down here. There's some people it draws down here like to come down and eat their lunch, like my wife does. But other than that, it is a forgotten park. Nothing. It has some picnic tables. It has a water view. It has a boat dock, which isn't used anymore. 2018 flood took care of that. It is a forgotten park. Completely forgotten. Until recently. Recently, either it was the mayor, I'm not sure who's responsible, but they are doing things in this park to give it more charm. They are bringing life back into this park. For 38 years, the only thing it had was a bathroom, a tennis court that was rarely used, and a boat dock over here, which at one time was very much used, but that hasn't been used since 2018. But they're bringing it back, and they're bringing it back with tree carvings like this, beautiful benches like this, so you can look out on the creek, talk to your friends, enjoy your lunch. And also another tree carving. This one's a dinosaur. This is my favorite one, by the way. And right there is the forgotten boat dock. 2018 flood did so much damage to this, it can't be used anymore. One time this was filled with nothing but boats all the way through here. I'd love to tell you more history of this park, but I couldn't find any. What was it like when it first became a park? Did it ever have swing sets? I do not know. Did it have other buildings on here for people to go and gather and have parties? I do not know. Only thing I do know, there used to be a restroom there and a tennis court there, and at one time they used to have a couple houses through here, but they were all taken away and this was put in. This had a lot of class here until 2018. That flood took it away. So it being our new mayor, or whoever the head officials of our town is, they decided they're going to take down some of the old trees and use the stumps and put tree carvings in them. It's bringing class back to this place. It's bringing things back that it probably hasn't seen, I know of, in 38 years. It's making this place come summer and spring and summer, a place you want to go and walk like I'm doing now. This is one of the places I do a lot of walking. When they put the little ball field in, this is right where the tennis court used to be. I thought then they was adding a little bit of class here, but I haven't seen that being used in the last couple years. Not at all. And they got all this open space. I was hoping they'd do something there. Every now and then they come down, fill in a pothole, mow the lawn, and that was it until this year. Yeah, the year 2020. This is one good thing that came out of this year. Guys, I want to show you the latest tree carving, and this one is spectacular. And there's going to be more to come. It ain't going to stop here. But let me show you the latest tree carving that Waterway Park has now. I hope you can see it. I can barely see it because the sun's in my way. But it is a beautiful angel. Absolutely beautiful. The guy that does these tree carvings is skilled like you would not believe with the chainsaw. I watched him do a little bit of this the other day. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? You have that tree stump there. You have a couple more down that way. You got a couple of them that way. They're all going to be tree carvings soon. Grant you, it may not ever have a swing set here again. It may not have big buildings where you can have social gathering. It may not have some of the charm that the other park, the first one I showed you. But it will have the tree carvings. And the other park has a couple tree carvings too. But these tree carvings is adding class to this park. It's adding beauty. It's adding something that it's well needed for so many years. So whoever was in charge of putting the tree carvings down here, I love to thank them from the bottom of my heart, because they brought life back into a forgotten park. Now, I know for a fact it's been forgotten for over 38 years. I would imagine much longer than that. I'm hoping in the next couple years this place is going to get a complete makeover. With the new tree carvings going in, maybe next they might fix the road. Who knows, they may add a swing set. But this forgotten park is getting charm back in it. That way people come here, have lunch, spend time with their loved ones. The children might want to come here. It might want to bring people to walk around so they can look at the tree carvings. That's what a park's supposed to be. A park's not supposed to be forgotten. Not by any means. I just now talked to a guy that's from out of town, and he had asked me what this park's all about, and I told him. How ironic is it I'm making a small documentary on this park, and a guy comes up that's from out of town and asks me about it. Charm's coming here, at least to the parks. So whoever's responsible for these tree carvings, thank you. Come on, guys, let's get out of here.